Hello, 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 and happy Financial Freedom Friday. My name is LaKeisha Mallet, and today we are discussing all things money. We discuss mindset, money, and entrepreneurship here. And I wanted to jump on this Financial Freedom Friday and talk about something that I think is very important on your path to building a financial legacy, becoming financially independent, becoming financially free, wherever you are in your destination of financial success. And it is, where are you going? Where are you going? And so I use the word or the term financial destination because most people never decide where it is they really want to be. If they do, it's something very vague and not anything concrete. Oh, I want to earn more money this year. Oh, I want to pay off my debt. Oh, I want to go on vacation. But in terms of concrete details of what that means for you, is that, oh, I want to save more money. Well, what is more money? Because putting another quarter in your bank account is more money than was there, right? So clearly, a quarter is not what most people mean, but what are those tangible numbers for you? What are those concrete numbers that you want to save, you want to earn, you want to have invested? Those are three questions I always ask my clients when we sit down and we talk, because I think that is it's the foundational piece of really helping them get to their destination of financial success, whatever that is for them. So really just sitting down and being specific about what it is that you want to accomplish. Where do you want to go? I live in Michigan, and so one place that I love to frequent and have frequented often is Chicago. And Chicago is one of our neighboring states here in the Midwest. And there are few ways that you can get there, right? I can fly from Detroit Metro Airport and get there. It's flying to Chicago here. I could drive and I could take 94 and get to Chicago. I could ride a bike. Would that be beneficial to do? Probably not. I could walk. Absolutely. Would I get there? Yes. Would it take a very long time? Absolutely. Would it be the best use of my time? Probably not. And so when you think about the destination, I like to call that the plan. The plan is to get to Chicago, right? My plan is to get to Chicago. My plan is to have $10,000 saved this year. My plan is to pay off $5,000 in debt. My plan is to, and whatever your plan is to for the year, that is your plan. That is your destination. That is where you are headed. So in order to do that, we have to come up with the path that will be most beneficial and most helpful in you getting to that destination, for you reaching that goal, for you following that plan, right? And I like to call that the path. The path is the route that you're going to take, whether it's going to be increasing your income by looking for a higher paying position, or if it is using your gifts, your talents, the skill sets that you have cultivated in creating a side hustle or a side business that you can use, that will generate income, that you can use to help you get to whatever your destination was, whether it was to earn 150,000, whether it was to save 12,000, whether it was to pay off 6,000 in debt, whatever that is the path that you're going to take. That's the route you're going to take. And then the practice or the procedures are the action steps that you are going to take. It is the roadmap. And what we're going to talk about today has been called a vision board, frame your future. I call it a money map, a treasure trail. These are the pieces that are going to be intricate and you really applying in order for you to follow your path. That's going to help you get to the plan, which is your destination of success, right? And so we are going to talk about how we put all those pieces together so that you can have a fantastic and financially fabulous 2023. You know, I like to put the fun in funds, right? So if we are going to do that, how do we do that in a way that we reach our goal in the quickest and fastest way possible? We are going to have to make some changes, but how do we make those changes in a way that is still effective for us and is not um, preventing and keeping us from really getting to our destination of success? How do we do that? So is that we are going to, like we said in our path, if we're going to start our business, is are there are there resources that we need? Are there products that we need? Is there additional skill that we need that will better help us market, that will better help us get our product out? Is it for manufacturing? Is it a warehouse or facility that we need to have access to so that we can make um, the widget or the gadget or the thing that we're going to sell in the marketplace that will help us get to our destination of, again, success? So what I have in front of me here is some of the pieces, and I'm not going to put it together in front of you today because I do have a client at noon, so I'm not going to put it together in front of you all today, but I may come back and show you what the finished product looks like. But I have some pieces here, and so this one says, this is how we celebrate. I'm going to put this on my board, and this is how I'll use this as a makeshift board today. But this is how we celebrate. So we're going to come up with the path, the plan, the practices and procedures that we're going to follow that's going to help us get there. But once we get to our destination of success, how do we plan to celebrate that? How do we plan to enjoy the fruit of our labor? How do we plan to really celebrate the accomplishment that we've made, the attainment of the goal? How are we going to celebrate? How are we going to embrace that? Yay, we did it, and celebrate that we did it, and not just let it be, oh, one thing done and now we move on to the next thing. We have to take some time, and we have to sit back, and we have to enjoy that which we have just accomplished. And you know, I was listening to Heather Lindsay, something she said on one of her videos the other day. I think it was a live that she did, but I caught the replay of it. But she was saying how she was in a season of rest, and she used to not value rest, always just go, 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 which most of us are like that, right? Even still now. And she said that when she was reading Genesis, after God did everything, day one he created, day two he did, day three, and then he rested. After each he sat back and looked and said it was good. Then the next day he would do something, and then he would step back and say that it was good. And then on the seventh day he rested fully. And I thought about, when she was talking about that, I thought about that's how most people are when it comes to accomplishing their goals, right? You know, we reach the thing, we get the attainment of the goal. We never sit back and reflect and think, wow, thank God I was able to do this, or wow, you know, this really did come to fruition. This manifested itself. We worked, we did the things that we needed to do. We followed the plan, the path, the course, the procedures. We implemented the practices that helped us reach this goal. How about we sit back and say it is good before we jump to the next thing, right? Before we right back into that mode of go, 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 we sit back and enjoy it and say, take a deep breath. It is good, you know. And so listening to her say that just made me think of and reflect on how that is for so many people. We don't sit back, we don't take time to just really reflect and enjoy the accomplishment of the thing before we run off to the next thing. So with the financial goals that I plan to set this year, how I plan to celebrate, my family and I, we love to vacation. So I'm going to put some things on my board when I put up, this is how we celebrate. I'm going to put pieces of how we plan to celebrate the accomplishment of some of the goals that I have set for myself and my business financially. We're going to celebrate um, by way of vacationing, right? Um, Here's a picture of my family on vacation. So I'm going to put the picture of my family on vacation. So I see us in that element. And I know that as I follow these procedures, as I implement the principles, as I practice all the things that I need to do, the steps I need to take in order for me to get to the goal, this is the reason why. And sometimes having that in front of you helps it not become like a fad diet, something you try for 2 days and you give up on. It's going to be something that you continue to push toward, because when the vision is clear, it gives you a route to continue to follow to get to your destination. It's only when we are not clear and certain about where we're going that we begin to fall back and we begin to step back and not fully achieve our goals. Then, so I am a loan originator by profession and by trade as well. So I have a picture of me writing more loans, originating more loans this year for my business. So that is something else. I have found this picture of Rihanna with her money, and this is how I plan to celebrate the accomplishment of my financial goals this year. That is one of the things that I want to do. Now, I'm not going to put the money in my mouth, but just the sheer joy and excitement of having achieved the goal, reached my destination, getting the bag, as they say, that is what I'm going to do. Again, real estate, I think real estate, and especially home ownership, is one of the foundational pieces for wealth building. And so when I think about helping people create a wealth plan and helping people reach their destination of success, real estate is one of the pillars that I like to help people do that. And that is one of the pillars that is instrumental in wealth building. So again, with my business, to help me reach my goals, booked, busy, and blessed. Booked, busy, and blessed. Those are some of the key words that I'm going to have outlined on my money map or my treasure trail, or if you like to call it frame your future. All of those things are important because your mindset is just as important as the methods that you're going to employ. The way you think, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, right? So it's out of the abundance of what you really truly believe is what comes out of your mouth, right? If we're going to be transformed by the renewing of our mind, the renewing of our mind comes from the constant repetition of what we really believe and we speak, that we want to see manifest, that we want to see made flesh, right? The word became flesh. We want to see that thing that we're speaking for come forward as flesh in our reality, in our life. Then we're going to have to speak, and our actions are going to have to be in alignment with what we're saying, right? We're not going to be speaking one thing and doing something different, because when we're not congruent, when our actions and our the things that we speak, when our mantras and our methods and those things that we are employing are not congruent, then there's a mismatch. And when there's that mismatch, the destination becomes cloudy. You know how they say clear as mud, mean it's not clear at all. The destination becomes cloudy and you don't reach your destination. And that's why most people give up on their dreams. That's why this time of year, we're at the middle of January, and this is the time where most people have given up on their financial goals, their health goals, because one, the goal was not clear. So the plan was not clear. I want to lose weight. Well, how much weight? What does that look like? Is that looking like we're going to work out one day a week and we're going to drink more water than we do pop? What does that look like? And what path, what practices are you going to put in place that makes it easier for you to do that, for you to accomplish the goal, so it doesn't feel totally like you're depriving yourself of something? Because when it feels like total deprivation, people are going to give up. They're not going to follow through on that. So we're going to frame our future. We're going to create our money map. We're going to write down the amount of money that we want to save, the amount of money we want to have invested this year, how much money we want to have earned. We're going to think about the route that we're going to take to get there. Then we're going to think about the practices and procedures that we need to put in place that make those habits, those action steps, just daily habits that we continue to do day after day after day, almost where we begin to work or move on autopilot because we're able to move and do those things so seamlessly. Again, going back to being transformed by the renewing of your mind, I want you to think about 2 to 3, whether it be scriptures or mantras or affirmations or things that you're confessions, things that declarations, things that you're going to say out of your mouth about your financial situation this year that are positive, that are going to help you move your life in the direction of your goals and your dreams. So I just want to jump on and share that with you all today. If you are going to create your money map, or you need help creating a money map, you want to know how to get started, where you're going, I'm here to help you. So you can always drop me a line in the comments below, and I will definitely reach out to you so that we can help you get started and help you establish that goal that you want to achieve, and then map out the route, the roadmap, the blueprint that you're going to follow to get to your destination of success. So I am LaKeisha Mallet. I'm your partner in prosperity. I want to wish you all an amazing day. If you like this video, please like, comment, and definitely subscribe. Come on back so that we can continue to have fun with our funds, and we learn all the steps that we need to take to really get to our place of wealth, whatever that means for you. So just want to share that all with you all today. Want to wish you an amazing day.